My name is Dr. Thota Dhanaathy Rao. I am now living in Meher Gandhi Nagar, Kakinada. I first contacted Baba in the year 42. Before that 42, in the year 1941, December, I had a vision early in the morning between 4 and 5 in Madras. That vision was, I could see my Guru, then Lord Harinath. He was sitting on an easy chair, surrounded by his disciples. Then he clapped me that I should come near. Thereupon I approached him. He asked me to sit down. And then after sitting down, he asked me to hold out my hand. And on my palm, he wrote something which was Greek and Latin to me. And then he said, "You are a great doctor. You must treat the rich and poor alike. You are a highly blessed one, for you are going to meet a very great master, and he will be your Guru." Very shortly, he said. Thereupon, I thought, I jotted down the whole thing on my diary. Later on, within 3 days, I had come across with a book called Perfect Master by Pardam. Then as soon as I went through with Pardam, I thought he must be a very great man, Meher Baba. Then casually I happened to come across a bit of notice that Baba was doing his master work in Bangalore, and he was assisted by Adike Rani. Then I wrote to Brother Adike Rani about the whereabouts of Meher Baba. He said, Meher Baba, he wrote to me that Meher Baba was in seclusion and he is doing an extraordinary work. He said there was no must work or nothing yet. Later on I came to know that he was must work, doing must work. He said that Baba has been observing silence. Then Baba said, then he wrote to me that I should have some literature concerning about Baba. I got the necessary literature, but after reading the literature, I was determined to see Baba. Then I wrote back to Adi that I should see Baba. He said there is no possibility of seeing Baba. Then I said, why should I not see him when I am so eager to see him? No, you can't see him. Then I wrote back again, I must see him. No, you cannot see him. In this way, some days passed by, and then I received a letter from Adi that Baba knows everything, that my connections with Baba is not of recent origin, but several ages and ages and ages together. And then wrote to me that you should think of him constantly, you should read about him, and you should spread his message of love and truth and his name all over. Then I went to Tadepur, my native place, where I was a medical officer, and I received a letter from Sampath Iyengar, retired sub-judge of Saidapet, saying that I must see, I must attend Baba's birthday celebrations in his house. I went there as per his instructions. And after finishing the function, he had detained me for some time and told me that Baba is the avatar of the age. And not only told him, he said, I am a very fortunate being for having come to very close to Baba. He gave me food and gave me tiffin, and subsequently we dispersed. Later on, I had a mind to see Baba. I was writing letters to Adi that I should see Baba. Once he asked me to see Baba in Allahabad, and second time in Nagpur, and third time in Bombay. Every time I received a letter, subsequently I received a letter cancelling his program. Finally, I thought Baba was a faker. What is it? Holding out hopes at the same time, getting them frustrated. So what I said was, Baba was a faker, and he was telling my friends, Baba was a faker. Then, all of a sudden, I received a telegram from Baba saying that I should meet him in Saidapet in 1947, 3rd and 4th April. So, as per instructions, I went to Saidapet along with my family, all family members. And then I followed the queue. In the queue, Baba recognized me and said I should come in front of him. Whereupon I was looking up back, thinking my family would be left behind. Thereupon Baba said, let you and your whole family come in front of me and sit before me. So I with my family members all sat down before Baba. Baba's radiance was so effulgent, so bright, so glorious, it is impossible to describe what his radiance was. I was taken aback, and he was kept in one beautiful decorated Seshasai Dalpam, what is it called? Seshasai seat. And then Baba asked us to sit in front of him, and he was looking, every now and then he was telling that I am looking with my both eyes, you are in my heart. That I am looking in with my both eyes, you are in my heart. Like this, he was telling me every 10 minutes or 15 minutes throughout the whole program. After some time, he called me. The one peculiarity was, as soon as I sat down and saw Baba, I was weeping. I wept nearly 2 to 3 hours. I never knew why I was weeping. Somehow I was weeping. And as soon as Baba called me and offered me a prasad of Kamala, that is sweet orange, he said I should eat that fruit myself and should not distribute to anyone. Those are the instructions he gave. Accordingly, I put that fruit in my pocket. As soon as I returned and coming sit, I saw all my family members were weeping, also weeping. I was taken aback. And then next week called my wife and gave me a fruit. And then next week my eldest daughter, she gave her a fruit. And then he called my second daughter, Dr. Kausalya. Then she was a student, medical student. As soon as Dr. Kausalya went to Baba, Baba took out a few petals, 53, 52, yes, In 52, Baba called me, along with my few friends, to Meherabad. That is after his car accident in America. Then Baba said, Baba gave us excellent food. That food we never tasted. That food was specially prepared by Adi's mother. Baba gave us a royal reception which cannot be forgotten. He gave us beautiful food, beautiful fruits, and gave us and lifted us completely in his car, Adi's car, to Meherabad. Then Baba effulgence was wonderful. Wonderful effulgence. With hair flowing this way and that way, with bright eyes, and Baba said, and the leg also affected as a result of the fracture. Baba said, look at me, don't spend away time this way and that way. Look at me directly, don't sleep. He directed me, told me, why you are shutting your eyes? Look at me, it is for that I have called you. Absorb my love, absorb my brilliance, absorb my light, Baba said. Thereupon, all my friends were taken aback because this is the first time other friends saw Baba. Though I saw Baba previously a number of times. But this is the first time. They were very happy. And then they left home. Later on, Baba called every year. Several times. And then Baba asked me to spread, to open a center and distribute his pamphlets, his love to different people all over Andhra. And Baba made me the first correspondent. Later on, subsequently made me the president, life president, to do his work. While I was there in Saripulgudem, my friends and colleagues did not cooperate with me. As a result of that, the Baba's work became slack. And finally Baba said, no, you go to Kakinada and do my work. There is finished. And people from Kakinada, and my friend, there was a great friend who was my secretary, I.V. Sastra Naidu. He offered, said, I would help Baba, Dr. Ji. I'm ready to help him. All right. Be his assistant. Give all possible help to Dr. Dhanaathy Rao and other friends like V.I.V. Narasimha Rao and Satyaraju. They all said, we are ready to help Dr. Ji to spread Baba's work in all around. People say that they are very lucky in being in my presence and in close company. But there are some people thousands and thousands miles away from me. They are very close to me and they are very dear to me. That's all. This is the sermon Baba gave. As soon as I heard that sermon, Baba said, come on. And I went near him. He touched me. He embraced me. And then I experienced a thrill which I cannot describe what the thrill is. I forgot myself. I wept. I forgot myself. I was about to swoon away. Then Baba said, he touched some of my relatives, my family members. Then Baba said to my wife, you are seriously thinking about your daughter, Dr. Kausalya. Dr. Kausalya is not your daughter, but she is my daughter. What Baba actually said. Then Baba said, all right, carry me to your home and don't forget me, repeat my name. What you said. All right, we took leave of Baba and offered our namaskarams and left. One peculiarity I noticed, the one wonderful experience I had, After seeing Baba, I remained for the 30 days in Madras. For 15 days consecutively, I was seeing Baba in most of the beggars in Madras. Actually seeing Baba. So much so, my mind went towards them. I offered what all I had. In that way, I spent 500 rupees as charity towards poor. Later on, I had to go to Tirupati because a friend of mine who was at Tirupati, he is a very big officer, he was the commissioner, he was also a Baba lover. He asked me to go to see him at Tirupati. He came. All right, we all went there. There, peculiarly, as soon as I saw Lord Venkatesha, the same things, the same experience which I had in Madras, in the presence of Baba, that same experience. And I found Baba in Lord Venkatesha. That is the experience I had. Later on we returned home. Then Baba said, it is my wish that you should celebrate my Baba's birthday every year. One peculiarity is, we are celebrating Baba's birthday according to the Zoroastrian calendar. Till 53, this was going on. Till 53, this was going on. And I asked us to feed as many people, poor people as possible, and to give clothing to the poor people, and give charity to the poor people, and make the day a gala day for all Baba lovers. That Baba said. And my wife, my children took very great interest in celebrating Baba's birthday every year. And this was going on like that. Then, in 1950, Baba called me to Mahabaleshwar. Then, that is the 16th October, and Baba stepped from his new life one day towards the old life. There he gave the sermon, the great sermon. And after the sermon, Baba called me aside. And Baba Adi followed. He said, you must spread my message of love and truth. Don't forget. As per your request, I will certainly come to Andhra and make you happy. And he said, thereupon, I said, I wrote something about his life in Telugu. Baba asked him to bless it. Baba asked him to give the book to my notes to Sri Adi. Adi took it. After a week, Baba sent it back. Baba says, go on, get it printed and distribute it freely to all, as much as possible, towards Andhra. Thereupon, Baba said, you should not forget me, remember me, remember me, remember me, carry me always. That was the thing. Later on, I came away home. Next year again he called me to Hyderabad in 51. For then, during a wonderful day, 3 days we spent. 3 days we spent in Hyderabad, that is in Jubilee Hills. And then he gave Manona's sermon. That Manona's sermon, Baba said, don't forget, remember me. That is a wonderful. Baba gave us a very good entertainment. And then Baba asked to give my devotees to one of his friends so that he might act as a guru. And they played a peculiar part as a doctor, somebody. Some entertainment Baba gave. And then afterwards we discussed. Baba said, don't go anywhere except directly to home, and do not spend away your time uselessly in the city. Straight away go home without seeing anybody, and carry my love and blessings to all your people at home, and tell them all what all transpired here. Later on, Baba called me. Baba said, in 53, we came here and printed and then a paper, Avatar Meher paper, which was being run in Ellore, subsequently was transferred to Kakinada. And from Kakinada onwards, we have been running this journal very efficiently, and people have taken a great fancy to read those books. Baba said, your articles, your offers, your love offers have touched my heart very deeply. You are very, very dear to me. And you have come very close to me. I love you intensely. Repeatedly he said, repeatedly say, spread my message of love and truth all. And I am the ocean. Please bring all people to drink the waters from my ocean. In that way, he said, you allow them to receive my love. Another time he said, Baba, first time he said, in Vijayawada, without you there is no Andhra. People do not like you because of your position, because of your love. They hate you, they are good, you jealous. Don't care for them. I am with you, I know what you are. After that, in Baba, after the 1954, the Shashtipurti was celebrated in my house at Tadapurvidam, where thousands and thousands of lovers came all over. And Baba was mightily pleased with the whole arrangements, and several addresses were read out, and several poems were sung, several bhajans were carried out, and Baba was taken a big procession, and finally, later on in the night, a big dance party by girls as well as my granddaughter took place. And my granddaughter, aged about 7 years, called Renuka, she played a beautiful song and then danced beautifully. Baba was very much pleased and brought her into his arms and kissed her and blessed her. And she is my granddaughter, Renuka. Then Baba said, at night after, even gods are envying your position. Then he said, you are highly blessed. Then Baba said, what about Kutum Shastri? What do you say? He told his story. What about Rangarao? Rangarao said, told his story. And what about Malik? Malik told his story. Then asked me, Baba, what do you say? Baba, then I said, Baba, as the omniscient Lord, you know everything. Sit down, he said, Baba. Then said, KDRM is dissolved. He said, KDRM is dissolved. Then so many other, why Baba, why should they dissolve? How the work is going on? Every worker, every lover is my worker. It is centering itself, every heart. So don't tell me all these things. Then everybody kept quiet. Then he said something about workers, how they should. Workers should be very honest to the very core. Every pie collected, every pie spent must be honestly accounted for. And then, if it is not so, you will have millions and millions of workers behind that. So, be careful in doing my work and spending my money, Baba said. And always do not find fault with others, Baba said. Be careful. Even if others degrade you, criticize you, don't care for them, but laugh. Baba said. Then Baba said, you must be honest in your work. Don't spread false reports. Be faithful in your work. And somebody said, how about money? What about money? If you can't spend money, go walking, do work. If there is money, take a carriage. If more money, bus. So forth, so forth. So, don't say that there is no money, we can't carry out our work. If you have no money, at least spread my message of love to the next door neighbor. In that way, Baba said, my work must be done all over Andhra, I bless you, I bless you, bless you. Then after some years, again Baba said, carry on this work. With my permission, again form the center. The center was formed, and subsequently the center has been brought down to Kakinada. Ever since we have been spreading his message of love and truth. Baba says, several times Baba said, you are very, very fortunate. You are very lucky. You are my very dear Ganpati. He said. And another thing is, Baba said, you will have no more birth. Baba said. No more birth. Yeah. He asked me directly. What is all I can say? And then all my love friends, my colleagues are doing their work selflessly, honestly, efficiently and faithfully. I am very grateful to them. Jai Baba. What more can I say? Once he said, Baba, I am not able to do your work properly. Give me the strength. Give me the necessary environment so that I may work you. Then he called see the pagal here. See the what? Pagal. Madman, see. See the pagal here. In that way he said. And then he asked me to come near, embraced me. What? I am for you. I am with you. I am in you. I am forever with you. Don't be afraid of anyone, but do everything cleanly. It's a clean heart. God will tolerate anything except hypocrisy. So, don't allow hypocrisy either from others or from your own people. Let them be honest to the very core, Baba said. God will tolerate anything except dishonesty and hypocrisy, Baba said. And Baba said, be kind to all. Never worry. Under any circumstance, think of me. The moment all worries disappear. My name is an Amrit to you, mind that. Is a talisman to you, mind that. It will protect you from all dangers and difficulties. It is the thing which ultimately takes you to the reality, mind that. Don't forget my name. My name is the talisman. Mind that. Don't forget it. What do you say? Once I asked Baba, no. Repeat my name, Baba. Is it Meher Baba? No. Say Baba. Baba once said on one occasion, all people should repeat my name at 12 o'clock full, 14 times. Baba said. Then one of one Vadivel was telling, Baba, every moment we are telling. He came in the Andhra group. He came from Madras. Said, every moment we are thinking of Baba. Baba, how can do you mean that I should forget your name? No, it does not apply to Andhras. He said, it only applies to others. Andhras can repeat my name any number of times, more than 14 times. They are very, very, very dear to me. And they are both intellectually and very great. And also they have got the heart. Both head and heart, the Andhras are having it. And then afterwards said, repeat my name not less than 14 times every day. And for you, Baba said, early in the morning, midday, and the evening, and just before going to bed. Not less. And positively you have to do it, Baba said. So much so, that means there are 4 stages of the day. Baba said, you are weeping? Yes, Baba, weeping. Yeah, all right. Those are the tears of purification, Baba said. And you are so much of samskaras are being washed away. You are getting lightened. You are very happy. You see, after that, you feel so much lightened. So, but don't practice weeping always. Be careful. Then I said, Baba, only when you are present, I can weep. One important thing is, recently I had a wonderful experience. I will tell you. I was constantly thinking of Baba, of his glory, of his name, and his attributes. Very seriously I was thinking of. While thinking of, all of a sudden, I said, is there any possibility of my seeing Baba in this very life again, in his true reality? I was thinking of it in my concentration. How would be lucky to see his reality, again. All of a sudden, I hear a clap. Then I looked at Baba descended from heaven on to the ground. And then he is wearing a white sadra and slowly moving up with all smiles. And then he was blessing me with his both hands. And then as soon as he stood before me, wonderfully, he transformed himself into a small figure in front of me. And that figure rose before my eyes and came directly towards my nose. It became a speck, and that speck entered my nose, right nostril, and then got into my lungs. From the lungs it entered my heart. From the heart, I hear from the heart a sound. My dear, I am here. This is my house. What's it? Then the sound stopped. And all of a sudden, I experienced thrills all over the body. Thrills after thrills. And then, after some time, when I got up, the peculiar experience I had is, I saw Baba in everyone. Even the tree, even the animals, even people who were passing by the road. I saw that vision. So I felt very happy. This sort of thing happened 2 or 3 times. I don't know. Now of late, this vision is not coming to me. And I earn such a thing should be a permanent vision, so that I may see Baba everywhere, at every moment, at every second, so that I may enjoy that ecstatic bliss. The thing is, Baba was traveling. We are all Baba is there on the Andhra tour. We were coming from Pinagunda and proceeding to Koor. In the bus they were coming, all of a sudden the bus stopped. Baba was proceeding in front in a car, and my car also was following behind. And all other friends were coming along with the Mandali in the bus. After crossing near the wall, the bus stopped all of a sudden. Then they found out the cause. There was no petrol. The petrol was exhausted. And then Baba stopped in the middle. Why these fellows are not coming? He came and asked me, Baba, I don't know. Go there and find out what the matter is. Baba said, yes, very good. And thereupon, I turned the car with my family. I was also with my family. And then when I was about to return, in the meanwhile the car came, the bus came. And then the Baba asked what the matter was. Then Baba said, they said, the petrol was exhausted. What? Petrol was exhausted? Is this the way how you arrange things? Why there should be exhaustion of petrol? This is all due to the mischief of the driver and the conductor. They are not fed well in Pinagunda, and so they want to do this mischief. Purposely, they hid the petrol and they said that petrol was exhausted. To do this mischief, purposely, they hid the petrol and they said that petrol was exhausted. Fortunately, a boy was cycling and coming with a petrol tin. People asked what is that? This is a petrol tin full of petrol. Can you give us? Baba, willingly that fellow gave. As soon as they took the tin and then filled the tank, bus began to run. So how thing is, miraculously that fellow boy came. They never expected that the boy would come. And in the meanwhile, Baba was frowning upon me. And that frown ultimately transformed into this laughter. And though with that frown, Baba was finding fault with Codec, who was arranging program at Kovoor. And then he said, I won't dine with you. You made mess of the whole affair. The bus stopped in here. This is the arrangement you are going to do to receive an avatar, he said. Then he prostrated before him, he wept, Codec. And later on, they were reconciled, and in the evening, Baba messed in their house. That, fire, he said, Baba. And their photograph also is there. Why did you not look after the bus? Bus has not come. What's the matter? What are you doing here? No, go, Baba said. As soon as it came, again in a few minutes, the bus returned. And then told the history, whole story. Baba was then laughing. All right, I excuse you. Because there is nothing in the whole show, Andhra show. That's why it cudgels against me. Baba told me directly, think less of yourself and more of others. That is one thing. And love thy enemies. I will be very happy. I bless you, he said.
I am Dr. T. Kausalya, working here in this and belonging to Kakinada. The first time I saw Baba is at Saidabad. When I saw him, he gave me the rose petals. After taking him all the eating away, I felt that I was looking at some light, which is not an ordinary thing. something different. Then ever since, I have some sort of love for him. Previously, I never used to love anybody. Then I ate those potatoes and came home. Afterwards,